Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Anno 117 Pax Romana campaign as we continue progressing while my ship is on its way to the Emperor for confiscation. We just take a stroll through the city, enjoy the sights, the smells and the views. Right over there, as we can see our flagship, would you look at that?
If you're looking for
Off it goes,
keep walking straight.
in the far distance.
Moneylenders will be lurking at the tavern, and braggarts can be found everywhere.
Yeah. Horrible what alcohol can do to meet people. And as it arrives, we can now continue with the story.
Oh, Commander Fox's orders. Anything paid for by the taxpayer is subject to investigation, including this here ship.
Thank you very much. Collect the elephant from Calidus. What? An elephant? So I guess that's why we needed the other ships. We also need to get over here. Got himself quite a beautiful little island there.
When he's not in Albion.
And there's my ship now arriving.
We stand waiting. What do we think this mature female elephant is for?
Taking an elephant now to Albion.
Abd by a slave. You're a smart lad. What does that tell you?
That she was very disturbed. Oh, Emperor?
Yeah, disturbed by him. On the surface, the perfect villa. The perfect household.
They did make a lovely couple.
Underneath, skeletons and shite.
I know. Soon we'll be parting ways, dear Ben. Thank you for all your good guidance.
Oh, figs to good guidance, Ere. I am exiled to the edge of the world. Certain death.
Oh, I thought you'd be recalled to the Eternal City, the Imperial Court.
Pulvis et umbra sumus. I too. Cast out by association.
But Ben, this joyful news will be my comfort in exile. With you there, all is not lost.
Albion is our end, Ere. That is all.
Or it won't be that bad. Bit of rain.
Work snatched in a moment. And what thanks? My head upon a barbarian's spike.
And there we are arriving with our smaller ships. Ready to cross the vast ocean. To the end of the world.
My name is Marcus Naucratius. I am an imposter, and I've been found out.
Banished to the last fringes of the earth, he passed beyond all knowledge.
I love the elephant.
Are they here to welcome us?
With sharpened teeth.
And who might you be? You're no Imperial messenger. Pentaconter? What's all this? Where's your commander?
Right here. I am Governor Naucratius.
Governor? You've got a Lucanian cow.
Yes. I'm going to ride in like the conquerors of old.
What? No, you won't. Not unless you already want a war.
But I've got orders. The Emperor...
The Emperor doesn't know how bad things got. Come. Let me introduce you to the chief of the cabal.
Corvinus, I can't pay tax if the Skaha keeps snatching up my fillies.
Manx? News from Latium. New governor.
Greetings, Chief.
Manx anxious. But what's this magnificent beast? It's got a long face.
So it does. Listen, Naucratius. 2 islands lie beyond the White Cliffs. An outpost on either would extend the Limes, offering some foothold against our enemy, the Skaha. Tread carefully. She will be watching.
And with that, We need to settle now.
Raiders roam these seas. If anyone here is friendly, it is certainly not them.
In beautiful Albion. I really, really like this region. And chapter 4, the deep end. Settle in Cootslip or in Cragmore. So we can choose ourselves where we want to settle. Let's have a quick look at both of these islands here. Get the ship already on its way. So this one here is big. Looks nice. Barley, dye, iron, copper. And this one here has the herbs. Dye plant. I will need dye plants for the natural Celts. And herbs for the Roman Celts. So this one here doesn't have that much buildable space though. Right, lots of marshes here that we will need to drain. So this would all need to be drained. Make this into a proper looking city. So I think I'm gonna go with these here. As my first city. Yeah, that's already the island I've used in the sandbox mode. But this time we're gonna enter here. And probably make the natural Celts. The procurator explains that Calidus has set aside a float to keep you above water on your mission to Albion. The new emperor clearly hadn't expected you to arrive so well prepared, but the procurator is hardly one to keep other people's money for himself. And we get 10,000 denarii. Thank you very much for this. Not that we really need it. Hutslip, it's called. What a beautiful name.
But is the work any different from Latium? Build some houses, build up a town. As soon as you have your nose and some ledgers, you'll feel a lot better. You'll see.
Sure, it's a beautiful area. And we can use this now to once again build us something up.
I won't feel better so long as I am condemned to sodden marsh.
And we're probably gonna have our first woodcutting business then all the way up here again. By the way, I took some wood with me. It's gone. Yeah, my wood is gone. Like, I don't have it. That's problematic, because that means that we need to move some of them at least over here for now. Until we have enough wood for the warehouses. And somewhere here in the middle, we can begin with our first houses again. In this case here, we're probably gonna go with the Romanized Celts again, because I think it makes more sense for the story. But we'll just see how the story goes, and then hopefully we'll still be able to decide that. Gonna start with some simple blocks here. And then we're gonna go into a bit of a higher here. Probably. I mean, there we have the marshes. This is a great area here for a city. So we're probably gonna start expanding then down here for more. But right now I cannot build anything anyway. Now we can build the warehouse. And I can move my lumber production over here again.
Life's a work of net and line.
And now we need to attract the first 50 waiters. So that's the marsh folk. And let's go ahead and start the first houses. And with that, the city grows. At least it starts, because now we need cockles down here. The cockle picker. And this one needs a harbor area. Get this going over here. And I think one should be fine for quite some time. Yes, we can at least double the size of that smaller village here before we need a second one. Really looks like a painting with the lighting. It's so beautiful. Albion, that is. Fantastic. And let's have a few more houses here. I might actually make a marketplace out of this one, honestly. So let's just move those houses and get rid of the blueprints here.
When you've time, I'd like to know more about what transpired in Latium.
Let's also sail to the procurator over here. An illusion of security. Whereas we continue with the frontier town here, providing the food, the public services now to the waiters over in here. And just on time, we have unlocked that, the market again, that we can safely squeeze in here. Would like to do this right away. On this fine day. The weather forecast predicts that this is the most beautiful day in the whole week. And a Bard's Hearth is also something we should get going. It has a very good boost. And I'm gonna have this one probably then up here. And with that, we also unlock the reshoes and the tunics again. The tunics is the same in both regions. Let's have a look what the procurator has to say.
Governor Cratius. Good. News travels slowly to the Empire's extremities. You better fill us all in. Emperor Lucius is dead, you say.
And that's not all. Calidus marched on the Senate and declared himself emperor in Julia's place.
Calidus always did have the loyalty of the legions. But I'd never write off a snub Julia Augustina.
Lady Julia against the Senate and all the armies of Rome.
Calidus may have frightened the Senate into temporary submission, but she has the name Marcus, the daughter of Emperor Servius, conqueror of Albion, the true progenitor of Pax. Lucius took all the credit when he died, but defeating the Celts was Servius's triumph.
Must be why I'm here. Calidus wanting to tread in Servius's triumphant footsteps.
Emperor Calidus does hold him up as an example. His own father was a corpse bearer. Be prepared, Marcus. Feel free to take a look around Whitecliff. I will answer your questions. The Skaha we can lay hands on, we keep here. This is the castrum. Men and resources are limited, but we make do.
Us wayward souls want guiding.
Here there's a passing waiter, sees your toga bright with the colors of Roman nobility and throws himself at your feet. Speaking in Latin, he gestures frantically to the wares strapped to his ponies. Freshly woven reshoes and tunics, they're yours for the taking if you wish. We show forgiveness, because I don't really care about the 20 tons of tunics that we would get otherwise. Select my new flagship. Glorious, with some ropes already on it. The Torch of Albion it's called.
If you ever lose it, the regulations will compel me to fit out a new one for you.
That's great. We get it endlessly whenever we lose it. Next, we need to start with the fashion. So let's have a look at the waiters real quick. Because here we got now the reshoes and the tunics. Whatever we want. The reshoes is what I prefer usually, because it gives you also a bit of a health boost that you're gonna need once the city grows. And I think eels we could already go for population and income. They're very easy. So let's start with that as we have the logs. Probably a bit further down here. Build us a warehouse. And then also our very first eel grabber, as they're called.
Is a fortified island.
Fantastic. I think we need to.
Keep a low profile.
One is fine for now.
I just want to report. Nothing more.
A new production. And for the rituals, we need the reed gatherer. And this is something that we need then right here. Let's have them just along the mountain here. We need 140 fields, which is a lot. But just 1 minute of processing time, which is not a lot. I'm gonna have me one blueprinted. We're gonna need this one here soon as well. Total demand right now is not even a ton. The tunics, by the way, would have more demand. And we can build the shoe weaver, and this provides also a nice small happiness boost. Let's have this one then here in my future industry zone. On its way already then to the warehouse. And let's make here, since this is the main road, a double road. I'm not gonna have triple roads this time around. We will need 2 of them because they have a processing time of 2 minutes. So the second one will be here at the warehouse right away. And with that, we already leveled up to a minor city of Cutslip, as it's called. Scouts, what exactly? Carrack Moor with Manx. There's Manx, so I guess I will also need to get me my smaller ship to him. This one, not my flagship. My flagship we could use to scout Albion a bit into this direction, most likely. Off it goes. So, the eel is coming in and the rechoose. I probably want to have another wooden production over here. Now we have 4 sawmills working, and there's also a mining site here that I will be able to use later.
Scouts have sighted new land.
Ah, those cliffs are truly beautiful. Let's accompany him.
Stay close. I'll swallow the rest of us.
Waiting for your decree.
Afraid, anxious? Are we in danger?
Could be, could be not. I think if she attacks, she'll want to do it on her terms.
Who is she?
Voada, not the fog.
Voada.
Let's keep our distance then.
Often can't see your hands in front of your face.
Hence
And
no
the fashion has
single word
already
for it in
been fully
Latin.
met. And with that, we can now theoretically upgrade them.
What do we do about these people,
I
Ben?
believe the Emperor expects us to conquer them.
He can't mean all of them. I still need some of these Celts to work for me.
Well, strictly speaking, one would only need to subjugate their leaders. This Voada, for instance.
Oh, I mean to show her that I'm not to be trifled with. But I need an army first. It could be an army of Celts.
Alright, let's go with the
Well,
natural
Eric,
Celts.
Do you intend to lead them in their war dances?
Why not? It could be fun.
As I think it would fit more to the story. And with that, we start the next productions, the Wetland Dope, my next construction material that I should start instantly. Immediately, because we will need that construction material
I
for
may.
more things down the road. Let's have this one.
Governor, your cities will suffer without a barricade. Any troop you can put between you and the enemy. I don't have a man to spare. You'll need a barracks, and you'll need to train your own soldiers.
Our scouts have sighted new land. Our scouts have sighted new
And with that,
land.
I can build now the laborer's yard. We're a bit red there on the balance, but it should be fine. And I'm gonna have this
Our
one, of
scouts
course,
have sighted
in
new land.
my Barbaria. Let's start with 2,
Forging ahead.
leading to a total production of this one now of 2 tons per minute. I'm probably gonna have me a 3rd one. Even though, nah, let's not do this. We can upgrade though. More here. With the remainder of my timber. And with that, unlock us more options again.
Never mind.
And there's Voada.
It doesn't actually matter.
That's just a beautiful island here. That's not Voada, of course. There's also an optional quest, the Servian fleet finds shipwrecks from the last invasion. There's one of them, for example.
We stand, waiting.
This wreck was once part of the invasion fleet. And there's some loot here, like sails, weapons, and timber.
We advance.
You can already hear her voice on the wind.
There's
Waiting
Voada.
for your decree.
Warriors of the Skaha! Did we not become strong again? Our blood thickening for each and every newborn ox. They say Rome's last emperor died like a dog. His pax is over. You've seen the new governor with his grey beastie. A worshipper of murdering, conquering Servius. Do we, the Skaha, allow such insults to stand? Or do we remind him of the fate of Landinium? Of Matiacorum? Iron from blood!
So now you know who and what you're up against.
Clearly her threats are not to be taken lightly. And her fort, Carrickmore, is impressive. I wouldn't fancy sieging it. Voada has defenders in numbers. Well, thank you, Anxious. My ship can make its own way from here.
Go easy now. The mist. The mist.
In the meantime, correspondence arrives us from Julia. And it is truly terrible that Calidus sent you away, but I hope you arrive to the warm hearts of always imagined of quaint Bretanoch. I pray it is warm. From now on, you will be on your own. Ah, yeah, thank you very much.
Procurator, I've no great experience in these matters, but I suspect Voada might be rallying her warriors for a raid.
We probably will need to build up some defenses.
Rain or no rain, I'd rather be a governor here than go back to that cubicle and count beans.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So we need to continue with, well, building up some defenses. We got the wetland dorp in at this point. Let's get the main road up here. And just like in the Endless game, we're building the villa up here because I think this is a great location to defend. Where we're gonna have then that central one, somewhere here. Oh, for this one we're actually gonna need tiles, not the wetland dorp. Tile production is though up and running now too, so for this we need the charcoal burner. I'm gonna have me one. Ooh, where should we have the charcoal burner? Yeah, somewhere here for now. The mud dryer, we already have 3 of them. Gonna have me another one. Probably on the other side 2 more, because we're gonna need both of these resources here if we wanna be efficient. Gonna move this over together with a warehouse then here. And then we just need the tilery now. This one's again something that greatly reduces the fire safety of this running area. So yeah. Let's have it here for now, but we probably will need to move it at some point. Let's have 2 of them for now. And I will also we cannot start yet with the firefighters. All right. We'll need to wait there a bit. And let's have a bit more workforce coming in to tier 2, the smiths. Find the last shipwreck. Finish that optional quest that we have. Also, it's some nice loot here, right? Weapons especially. There you go. And some additional timber. Balian.
Ben, is that my last amphora of wine? Have you been pilfering my reserves?
Yes.
You know I could have you flogged for that.
Please, I implore you to forgive me. I have disgraced myself and violated your trust in drowning my sorrows.
Ben, what in the name of Jove is wrong with you? This doesn't sound like you at all.
Oh, this place. I am dragged down by its murky currents. You must understand, I've only ever known life in Latium.
But didn't you grow up east of the Mare Nostrum?
Civilized places, culturally contiguous places.
You're going on as if there are no cities or people here. Is it too much time indoors?
Mingle with brutes with no means of self-expression save a grunting and scratching of the armpits.
They have poetry, Ben. And their craft with wood and gold. Some of them can even speak to horses.
Simple pleasures, fruitless pursuits.
Well, if it keeps them from drowning in misery and stealing my wine, here's an idea. I order you to enjoy yourself.
For Ben, we continue though with the city building over here. This is gonna be a greater district that I would like to add. How should we do it though? I'm probably gonna have me 1 block here, and there is the ending of my industry zone then, right? Probably like this, so that we can add more houses now here. And I'm probably gonna have another service district here then, right? From here. Here, because we need to have another marketplace then for this area too. Ah, this is not working out by one, but let's make a new type of block here then. I think we're just gonna go with those then. Since we do have some timber also, there it is, the weapons and the ropes, all of that together. And the first tiles are also coming in now. Very good. Gonna need that. Can I upgrade this one already? It will cost me 5 tiles for the trading post upgrade. And I will also need to build me my last readery over here. The reed gatherer, not the readery. And let's just see. I would probably like to have these bigger blocks. Oh, it didn't take that. Oh. Over here. 2 of them should do the trick. Very good. That's a lot more people. And I think we do already have the next ones, the recreation grounds. I can now have them here. In the center of it all. Increasing the happiness of those Celts. Ah, and Arthur is also introducing himself and even gives me some money there already. Not that we really need it once again, but I take it of course. A Phantom would also be possible, a place of learning, to add then here as well. And for all of these guys over there, we will need though also a marketplace. I might actually use this one here, since we don't need so many service buildings. Why can I not move this? No. Into that area. And we also have the bath heart again. That I'm probably gonna have here, if I dare. Next, the barracks. That's some tiles. Probably like so. Bit of a distance there to the villa.
You're sticking your hands in the hive.
A spear. A warning.
Your adversary makes herself known. And sooner than anticipated.
Who is she?
Voada, of the Skaha tribe. It is my displeasure to report her mistreatment by Rome in the past. While most of the people of Albion have come to accept Roman rule, her tribe remains in open rebellion. So this idea to ride in on an elephant, like warlike Servius, the military drills,
Your idea, not mine.
no doubt revived the hatred. Hatred for those who took her son.
Hardly surprising.
Such is the nature of war.
Right, at least we got the barracks now rolling.
These wild Celts.
And here we can now train the first troops then with the few weapons we still have.
Great chunk out of the paintwork.
Only one of them, so let's go with...
I have received
Actually, let's go with 2.
missive from
Yeah.
the continent, emblazoned with the Emperor's personal seal.
And then Corvinus has much unsolicited advice to give you on how best to prepare. Train troops on the land and also buy weapons at Whitecliff trading post if need be. Ah, that's his trading post there, you sneaky legionnaire. Buying weapons from him.
Rector Provincii?
At what price though? There he is, 74 coin per weapon. But he's only got 6 tons available right now, so it's not like gonna make much of a difference there. At least for now. And by the way, I will probably have this one further up so that we can have a little fortification in this area from one side to the other. Here I'm gonna make me my wall. That goes all the way over there. That should be fine. Building all of that is probably not something we can afford. We can afford it. There you go.
unit has been recruited.
There's also my first units that we can also put into an encampment right away.
Don't disappoint me, Governor.
Oh, the Emperor. How's my praetor? Not cracked under the strain yet, I hope. You're young, Marcus. We need fresh blood, and I'll need you to show me whose side you're on. Speaking of which, I'm coming to visit Albion. I trust you'll make the appropriate security arrangements. Wouldn't want the Celts rebels piling in on Emperor of Rome. Would we?
Visit. Ah, Hugh. Once he sees how little we have achieved, he'll sink us forever.
Well, I think I've done pretty well here, Ben. Besides, who stops an emperor with his heart set on a visit?
This is not your mother we are welcoming. For emperors, there is always more to do, more to prepare.
Like what?
Delicacies and decorations, Ere. A red carpet all the way to Latium if we must.
Does the emperor often visit Albion, procurator?
Not since Servius planted the feet of his elephant on these shores. Countless provinces vying for his attentions. And he wants to recapture this backwater.
Probably can't wait to escape the stuffy old senators. Man of action, lungfuls of marshy air and all that.
Even before Servius, Albion was always a trophy province.
Scoring a quick victory here will make him popular?
It's a celebrated tradition. Hammering the tribes of Albion till they're on their knees.
Alright. This starts Act 5, or Chapter 5, the Imperial Visit. That we need to prepare for with the Governor Villa. All the way up here. And we can also build our first towers.
Essential in demonstrating your control of an island.
Probably right up here. And can we already place them on the water? No, we can't. The research for that is still a bit further off. There it is. But then we can fortify the harbor area. I'm not gonna fortify the whole city though, right? Because that would be too much wood consumption. And let's build the villa.
My villa! Finally! A place to call home out here among the mud and sticks. That'll cheer you up, eh, Ben?
Probably gonna make a bit of a bigger road towards that. And now we need to place some ornaments around that and have beer in stock.
Trapped in a marble dungeon.
There's the beer. This production has been unlocked right away. Very good. And it needs the barley. And like us, we do have the barley fertility on this island. So, in preparation for the Emperor, we continue onwards in the next episode with our foothold here in Albion. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.